If you got it already near you, let's get that all out ready to go, okay? Excuse my hands as well. I've been painting all day here at the center, so they're not as clean as they could be. Alrighty.
Okay, I started recording. I'm going to turn everybody on mute, okay?
Alrighty. So I'm not going to be able to hear you now. Shelby is putting you guys all on mute so you can all hear me as well as we can possibly make it, okay? All right. Shelby, whenever you're ready, you can give me the A-OK. That.
Okay, I think just your hands I could put on mute. No, you don't need that.
No, I don't need my hands to have audio.
Okay, I think we are, oh, Spencer, just 1 second.
Oh, Spencer. Hey, Spencer. Perfect timing. All righty. So let's see. Shelby, I personally don't need my hands to be the main one. Is there any way I can have everyone's faces be my main or no?
Anybody, I'm sorry, you don't want your hands?
Well, I want everyone to be able to see my hands, but oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. This is perfect.
Okay.
All righty. So, hello everybody. All right. Now we've got it started, ready to go. So I am Avivah. Hello. Nice to meet you. I am the art director for the Ed Asner Family Center. And, you know, with this rainy day and everything, we're going to get creative. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited too. So I don't know if everyone heard, you guys, if you came on a little bit late, I'm going to explain it again. Let's get your colored pencils ready to go. Your pencil, eraser, and paper. And so today, we are going to be drawing some Studio Ghibli characters. I know a few of you know all about Studio Ghibli. Spencer, I'm looking at you. But what we're going to be doing is we are going to be drawing two different movies. We are going to be drawing Ponyo, and we are going to be also drawing characters from Totoro, okay? So what we are going to start with, oh, hey, Max. Oh, hey, Eddie. Okay, so what we should start with, let's see. So if you don't know these movies, I can give you a little bit of just a quick, I don't know, recap, summary of what these movies are. Totoro is a movie about a family that moves to like kind of a jungly kind of area, big forest, where these two little girls end up meeting this forest spirit and her friends that kind of help her and protect her through some of the troubles that they kind of have throughout the way. All right, and Ponyo is, I guess basically I'd explain it as like the Japanese Little Mermaid. Both of these movies are Japanese anime, but you can find them online, English dubbed, so no worries about feeling like, oh, I need to learn Japanese to watch these awesome movies, you know. But, so let's get into it. We're going to start with Totoro, okay? Because he's kind of an easier character to draw. Kind of just looks like a big, fluffy avocado. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to just explain how we're going to do this though, okay? So I'm going to be going step by step on how to do each character, okay? But I'm sure throughout the way you're going to have a little bit of troubles, and if you feel like something's a little bit too tricky, I'm going to stop every few steps and I'm going to say, okay, now I'll take some questions if you have any. And I want you to look at the bottom of your screen on here on Zoom. There's something called reactions, okay? So reactions, if you click reactions, there's a, let's see, let's do thumbs up, okay? You see, I have thumbs up on my screen right now. What was it doing it? Yeah, thumbs up. I want everyone to show me a good thumbs up right now. Okay, so if you have a question, I want you to give me a thumbs up, okay? All right, Willie, let's see your thumbs up. Do you see the thumbs up? There's a little smiley face. Perfect. Okay, everyone see it? All right, so I can't hear you, but when I get to the point of needing, when I get to the point of answering questions, if you have a question, you're going to do your thumbs up button, and I will unmute you, okay? And I will answer your question, okay? Shelby, I think we have a few that are still, oh no, everyone's muted. Okay, just want to make sure that everyone can hear me well. Okay, so let's jump into it, okay? So we're going to start with our main character, Totoro, here. And I'm going to just cover these guys so it doesn't get so confusing. But I'm going to get my pencil out, okay? Let me get this more in the middle. And, you know, Totoro is a very round character, but what I like to do when I start to draw is find somewhere to start, a really good starting spot that I can kind of base the rest of my picture around, okay? So what I've done for my picture is I'm basing it around his tummy, okay? So we're gonna get started on something small, okay? So we're gonna just make a big oval right in the middle of your paper, okay? Everyone got their oval down? Okay. So let me just make sure everyone's there. And then, you know, step by step, I'm going to have you hold up your picture and we'll just see that everyone's on the right track, all right? So now we got our oval. We're going to start right in the middle of his tummy here in the oval, and we're going to go up, a little to the side, and up, and a little bit to the side here, and back down, and around, and connect it here in the middle of his tummy, okay? Kind of looks like a big avocado, right? All right. Everyone got that? All righty. So now we're going to go forward a little bit more, and we are going to move on to his ears now. So Maddie, if you can come down a little bit closer. Here for his ears, we are going to do a little zigzag pattern. His ears, what you're going to do, actually first, we are going to do 2 U shapes up here, okay? Don't connect them to his body because we're going to be putting something in the middle there. See? Kind of looks like a rabbit with floating ears. Okay? And now, in the middle here, we're going to go zigzag, zigzag, and then do the same on all of those parts, okay? Zigzag, zigzag. Okay, how's everybody doing? Anybody? Now I'll take a couple questions if anyone is feeling a little bit stuck. Any thumbs up here? I'm going through the line. No thumbs up? Perfect. Okay, let's keep going. So now, this is going to be another circle situation. We're going to do 2 circles. Oh, Nina, you have a thumbs up. Let's unmute you. We're just going to take a break for just a second. Shelby, can we unmute Nina?
Hi.
Hi, Nina. What's your question?
No, I've got a thumbs up. I'm all good. This is
Oh, let's keep thumbs up for questions, okay? Just so we don't get too confused.
you.
Okay, love you too. Okay, let's get back to it. All right, so we're going to do 2 circles for the eyes, all right? So we're going to do 1 circle here, and then another one right across from it, all right? He's got pretty far apart eyes like a fish, but I feel like that's what makes him cute. All right, and just like how you think it's going to continue, we're going to make those 2 black dots in the middle. All right, and now his nose is super easy, all right? Oh, cute. That's looking good, guys. Max, I like your Totoro so far. All right, so now we're going to do it right in the middle of his eyes here. We're going to do 1 little tiny line, okay? And then another line going down, a little T in between his face, all right? All right, let's take a little break, and I want everyone to show me what you've got so far. All right, Emily, looking good. Eddie, great. Willie, let's see. Oh, very cute. All right, Spencer, I saw yours already. Janelle, looking good. Milo, looking good. You got a little dude holding your Totoro. Oh, Judy, looking so good. Okay. All right, perfect, guys. Let's keep it moving. All right. So now that we got most of his body, we're going to move on to his arms now, okay? So what we're going to do is right underneath his eye here, we're going to go out and down. We're going to do another one on the other side. Ready? Out and down. Okay? Some chubby arms. Okay. So now for the hands, he has got some fingers, but to keep it simple, we're just going to do another line going down and another line going down. Okay? That's his arms. Okay, I realized we forgot his whiskers. So for whiskers, what I do for whiskers, here, I'm going to just take another piece of paper here to show you. What I do is can you go a little closer, Maddie? A little bit closer. Perfect. So we're going to do we're going to kind of push hard and then release, push hard, and then just kind of like it's a little tricky at first, but you push hard and then you kind of go soft towards the end. So you get that kind of whisker look. So we're going to be making 3 whiskers, pushing hard and letting go, pushing hard and letting go, pushing hard, letting go. All right, and then 3 more on the other side, pushing hard, releasing, pushing hard. All right, you guys got the gist. And you know what? If you want to do just straight lines, if that's a little bit too tricky for you, go for it. It's your Totoro. Everyone's is going to look different, and I feel like that's the best part about this whole situation. All right, so let's move on to the feet. Super easy, just like the hands. We're going to just be making 2 little C shapes down here for the feet. All right, kind of looks like a bunny sumo wrestler now that I'm looking at it. So let's keep it moving, okay? So we're gonna start with Ponyo, okay? So what we are going to start with, we're gonna start with a good focal point, okay? So like I said before, Ponyo is kind of like the Japanese Little Mermaid. So she's like a fish that has been living in the water, and all she wants to do is go up to the surface and experience land. Her father is like, no way, you can't do that. But, you know, like most little girls do, they're like, no way, Dad, I'm doing it anyways. And so she goes up to the surface and ends up meeting some great friends along the way. But we're going to get started with Ponyo, okay? This is fish form Ponyo. Maybe a different day we can work on human Ponyo. But so what we're going to do is we're going to start with her eyes, okay? So her eyes are 2 ovals, kind of small Totoro shapes, but we're going to go sideways ovals here. So we're going to do 2 eyes, 2 ovals, side by side, okay? Our our pupils are going to be up here on the top of the eye, okay? So you're going to do they're going to be touching that top line of the eye. Okay, just like that, not too tricky, okay? So now right in the middle of the eyes, you're going to do 2 little dots for the nostrils. Okay, and then a little bit further down, you are going to make her smile. Just a simple U shape, all right? So now right next to her eyes, you're going to make a line, kind of a diagonal line, and another line, okay? And now we're going to come around like a U, and right underneath her mouth, you're going to stop. Kind of like more of like a flatter U. See? All right, I'm going to stop here. If anyone has any questions, you want to give me a thumbs up? No thumbs up? You guys are all good? All right, let's keep it moving. So now that we got her face down, we're going to move on to her hair. So hair, when it's underwater, kind of flows all over the place. So you can follow me for the hair tutorial, or you can kind of go for it on your own. So what I do for hair is I start with 1 piece and kind of work around it. So I'm going to do 1 wiggly piece going down, and maybe another wiggly going down. And now hair, when it comes over to the line over here, we're going to go up and down and connect. And so let's do the other half of her forehead. So maybe a piece coming down on her forehead, and then another piece maybe going down here to the side. And now we're going to connect. Doesn't really matter how it flows, you know? Ponyo's hair is kind of all over the place. So now we're going to start down here on her cheek, And we're going to go up. And you can give it some bumps, some wiggles, some waves. Really, however you want her hair to be flowing. It's up to you. I kind of made her hair a little bit bigger this time. All right. How's everyone doing? Any thumbs up? Any thumbs up for questions? No, you guys are doing okay? Let's hold up your Ponyo so I can see how you're doing if anyone needs any help. Can I see your Ponyo faces? Oh, looking good, Nina. Spencer, what about you? How's your Ponyo going? Cute. That's a nice face. Janelle, how you doing? All right. It's really a choice if you want to show it. Eddie, Will, looking good. You know, whoever's on the iPad here, yeah, I don't have your name, but your Ponyo looks lovely because your name just shows up as iPad, and I'm assuming your name is an iPad, but you know, but we'll just move along. Your Ponyo is lovely. All right, so let's move on to the body here, okay? Let's move on to the arms. So right underneath your hair here, you see in this corner where your hair starts, is where her little arm is going to be. So you're going to do kind of like a soft V, like a rounded V, like that. Okay? And then on the other side, right underneath her hair again, we're going to go down, and it's going to be a little bit of a skinnier arm, kind of further behind her body. Okay? Now, you see where our line stops right here? We're going to go straight down and around. And then on the other side, not connecting because we got to show that our tail is still there. It's kind of like one kind of like flowing body. We're going to keep the space right there, okay? All right. How's everyone doing? Any thumbs up? Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so let's keep going. So see how I've left a little space here? You're going to come down a little bit from the arm. You're going to flow it out. And then just like the hair, you can have her little thin skirt going any way you please. You know, you could just have it wiggle. Okay, and that's her little tail. And now for her tummy, you're going to not go all the way to the edge. You're going to come in a little bit, and you're going to make another U. All right, and that's her basic shape, okay? I definitely made her cheeks a little bit more closer in than the one that I made over here, but, you know, Ponyo comes in all different types of shapes, you know. Her breed kind of, all their fish look a little bit different. But to color her in, I think it might be smarter if we just color as we go. You're going to need a red colored pencil and an orange colored pencil, okay? Everyone doing good? All right, so let's start with her hair. So you're going to take your orange and you are going to color in her full head of hair, all right? She's got beautiful red hair, reddish, orangish. Just going to get all those parts. So, you know, when I'm drawing with colored pencils, sometimes I do the up and down kind of side to side motion. But also when I'm getting in these corners, I'm kind of doing like a circle-y kind of motion to kind of stay in the lines, keep it like one solid color, okay? So just gonna speed through this a little bit so you guys aren't waiting around for me in case you guys are quicker than I am. Okay. Some nice flowing hair. All right, moving on to her body, okay? So you're gonna get your red, and you're gonna color everything but the tummy, okay? Keep that tummy white. And we're going to fill in that whole thing. If I've got a lot of space, I'm going up and down, or if I'm doing small areas, I kind of go into that circles kind of motion. Anything, you guys, you know, those are just my methods, so every artist has their own kind of way of drawing, so that's really up to you. All right, all over. Just try to avoid that tummy there. All There's a song for Ponyo, and I'm sure some of you know it, but it goes, Ponyo, Ponyo, little fishy in the sea, oh, tiny little fishy, who could you really be? Ponyo, Ponyo, little fishy, set me free, oh, tiny little girl with a round tummy. We've definitely made her tummy very round today. Go all the way down to the bottom. All right. I finished my Ponyo. How is he doing? Eddie looks so good. Wow, what colors? You made yours very pigmented. Will, looking good. All right. Emily, how are you doing with your Ponyo? Were you able to color yours in all the way? Oh, cute. Are you looking for a red color pencil? You know, if you want to come back to it, that's fine too. How'd everyone else's do? Nina, Janelle, Spencer? I didn't get a chance to see yours. Did your Ponyo turn out well? Your colors work out? Oh, do you have a question, Nina? Did you want to say something? Okay, we can all talk at the end. I'm sorry, we just got to make sure we can fit all of our characters in before our time's up today. All right, so now we're going to move on to kind of like an easier Ponyo. So Ponyo, for some reason, I never understood this in the movie, but Ponyo is kind of like a larger fish than all of her siblings. So we have Ponyo here, who is kind of like a larger size, and her sisters were all little, like smaller little ladies, okay? So to make her sisters is a lot of like, just like more of like a simplified Ponyo. So what we're gonna start with, Maddie, can I have you come a little bit closer? I'm gonna fold it again, just like how I did with Totoro, so we're just right next to her. So just move it like that, perfect. So we are going to make your regular old smiley face, tiny little smiley face. You are going to do another U underneath. All right, and now you're going to do wiggly lines up here on the top for the hair. And then you're going to have it wiggle out on the top too. All right. You're going to have her body coming back straight and down for the tail. And now you're going to actually start on back at the head, and you're going to come around and down for the first arm and up. You're going to connect that tail back to the middle of the arm. And then you're going to make your other arm right behind her, just like that. Okay, mine looks a little bit wonky, you know, but you can see these guys, they look a little bit cuter than the one that I made. It's kind of tricky because I'm looking at the screen and I'm also trying to focus on my hand. But you can make as many of those as you want, okay? I made mine a little bit big, but her sisters are kind of a little bit smaller in Ponyo, and you could just go in with your pencils now and color that in. So I don't think her sisters have the white tummy like she does. So you just color her whole body in, leave that face white. So coloring in is really a choice. I think it really shows what you're making though. Ponyo's, I feel like, known for her red outfit and her orange hair. All right, so just to unfold, I'm only gonna make one. But let's see, how's everyone doing? How's their tiny little Ponyo sisters going? You really have a choice if you wanna show it. Oh, Will looks good. Oh, looks good. All right, super cute, guys. Oh, Eddie made two, wonderful. All right, so we can move along to our moon jellies, okay? These are a special kind of deep sea creature. I'm pretty sure a lot of the animals in Ponyo are fictional, but I've seen moon jellies in real life, so I definitely know that these are a real creature. I think they create their own light. They have bioluminescent like features about them, so I'm pretty sure their purple actually lights up. But we're kind of doing a more simplified version of our moon jellies. Ponyo in the movie actually rides on the moon jelly. She kind of like lays down up here like a little cozy bed. But so to make our moon jellies, they're super simple. You are just going to be making a round U and keep your edges round as you come around, kind of like a mushroom top. All right? And then for the tentacles, you're going to do the number 3 with kind of an extra lump back here, okay? And now 3 circles, a big one, a medium one, and a small one at the bottom here. That's its markings. And then on the top, kind of has like a flower design where you're going to be coming around an oval. And then on the side, you're going to be making a half oval, okay? Awesome. Okay. And then another half oval on this side. And now in the middle of all of those ovals, you're going to make a little circle. And then on the sides, half circles. Okay? Alrighty. So now for our moon jellies are bluish with a purple interior for the flowers and the circles, okay? So you can get out your blue and your purple. Ta-da! And you can start with either of the colors. I'm going to start with blue. I'm going to color in everything but the flower on the top and the circles in the middle, okay? Fill in all those little corners. Again, coloring is definitely a choice. All of this is a choice, really. I'm glad you've made the choice to come and join us today for our drawing class. If you want to join us again next week, I'd love suggestions of maybe another movie character you'd like to draw, and maybe just like a drawing skill that maybe is a little bit tricky for you and that you want to practice, because I'm sure other people might be having a little bit of trouble with that too. So I'm going in with my purple now, and I'm filling in my flower, kind of like a half flower. And you can make as many of these moon jellies as you want. You can make them big, and if you want to have some further away jellyfish, you're going to make them a little bit smaller to show the distance between you and the moon jelly. But there you have it. So I haven't made a bunch. If I was actually going for it, I'd make a whole bunch of her sisters, because they're like a giant squad. And then a bunch of moon jellies. You can even come in after this video, and if you want to continue drawing, make your blue background and everything. It's really up to you. But I hope you guys enjoyed today. I'm sorry about our weird interruption. I hope that won't stop you. I hope that won't stop you from coming back next week, because I had so much fun with you guys. Shelby, if you want to unmute everyone, you can if you'd like.
Okay, now you show.
But how about, hello guys. But if you want to take a photo and post what you've drawn today, I'd love to see like a more of a high def photo of what you've made. But thank you so much for joining me, guys, and hopefully you have space on your wall and you can tape those up. I hope you guys are all keeping busy and enjoying yourself. Weird time. And thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you guys next week, okay? I miss you all, for everyone who comes to the center every week, and now it's a little bit tricky, but all right. Goodbye, guys. Thank you for today. Hope to see you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Avivah.
Of course. Bye, guys.
Bye.